So I said to myself, could I see my niece and nephew, who I'm very close to, working in my business? Probably not. So guys, I wanted to post a video about 5Values, my company, and why I called my business 5Values. Sometimes names go overlooked by people. You abbreviate them and you just get on with work. But there should be a reason behind why you call your business what you call your business. So originally we were called Paritus people. Paritus is a Latin phrase and it means prepared, ready and skilled. And I really liked that and it resonated with me because in my career I was always prepared, ready and skilled. And so I wanted to call my business something which resembled how I was as a consultant when I was operating in the recruitment industry. However, over time, I had a change of heart about where I was really taking my business, what I wanted to do with it, and how I wanted it to be known. And I think during the pandemic, we all asked ourselves questions about who we were, what we wanted to achieve, what legacy we wanted to leave. And I was the same. So I said to myself, could I see my niece and nephew, who I'm very close to, working in my business? And the answer was probably not. And it's not to say that we were a bad business when we were Paritus, but actually, were we doing enough of the right things? Were we prioritizing our staff? Were we prioritizing who we worked with? And certain values in a business, which are really important in this day and age. So I decided to go for a full rebrand in 2022. Now being 3 years into that journey, I can look back with immense pride of the team that we have, what we've done, and how we've accomplished the tasks that we've set out. So 5Values was born around 5 core guiding values that decide all of the decisions that we make in the business. And we took our name from Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton is someone that inspired me and inspired some of our team for being one of the greatest inventors of all time. So Isaac are the 5 values that we have: inclusive, sustainable, attentive, authentic, and considerate. And I've really thought about these values. I think every business has values and every business proclaims to have a mission statement. But how often do you talk about them? How often do you use them to shape the decisions that you make? And I wouldn't say that we're perfect, and sometimes we may make decisions not in the truest form of what our values are. But it's the fact that at some point we think about that and we reflect on decisions that we make and the paths in which we take with the company. And they're important because we are a for-profit business that wants to do things in the right way. So we don't want to work with companies not doing the right thing. And we want to use tech as a force for good. It's in our DNA, and we really do mean it. So an example of this is when we rebranded and went through B Corp certification, we dropped a tobacco client that we were working with. Now this was providing us really good revenue. So it was a bold step to take, but of course we had to do it, and it felt like the right thing to do. And it felt a clean process in letting go of that client in a respectful manner because we had decided we no longer wanted to support that business in their endeavors. So today, we do not work with and haven't worked with defense companies, companies in adult entertainment, gambling or tobacco. And that's also why the B Corp journey for us is really, really important because B Corp also feels the same. But there's an important differentiation here. Not all businesses that are B Corps are woke businesses and aren't interested in creating a legacy and something special and wealth creation. We are absolutely for wealth creation and we are absolutely for changing people's lives and trajectory in 5Values. But we want to do it in the right way. And I'd like to think that that resonates with people. People want to work in businesses that are conscious about the decisions that they make, that still want to enjoy the trappings of the sales career that they're in. So that's why we're called 5Values. And whilst I've said this to many people in interviews, I've never addressed it formally online. And I felt as though maybe that was the right thing to do. 3 years into the journey, we're so excited about the prospect of the growth of the business and some of the things that we're doing. And I'm going to be releasing more videos about that in the future, about certain aspects of the associations and groups that we're part of and why we believe that we're an awesome business. And I hope you feel the same way too.